It can also be read. I can read in any language. Okay. Now I'm going to read in English. Entle and Tandek. Zara. Yes. And now I'm going to read English. Ne? Listen. Listen here. Now it's English. Ne? The story says. The title of the story, ne? How to be a superhero. That is the title of the story. How to be a superhero. It is written by Bubele Renche and illustration by Jiggy Snedon Wood. That is the person who have drawn the pictures in that book. Now listen to this story. Ne? It's very simple. I'm going to read very quickly. For 10 minutes, I'll be finished because I know you know English a lot. Ne? Yeah, here it comes. Here is my story. Timo lived in a small village surrounded by mountains, green fields, and beautiful forests. But his favorite place was the park. He loved it there because he felt like a superhero when he ran around and climbed the jungle gym and spun on the merry-go-round. Every day when Timo came from home, from school, he would get changed out of his school uniform and eat the delicious sandwich that his grandmother had made for him. Then he would do his homework, and when it was done, he would rush outside shouting, "Granny, Granny, it's playtime." And Granny would call after him, "Timo, wait. Don't you want me to read you a story?" "No, Granny, I need to play and explore." Timo would reply, already on his way to meet his friends who were waiting for him at the gate. There are many places that you can explore in storybooks, Timo. Granny will say, books can teach you lots of things and take you to places that you have never been. Timo will giggle and say, "Ha ha ha, Granny, books can't take me anywhere. Only cars can do that." Then he would run off down the road to the park with his friends. One afternoon, Timo's best friend, Ben, was waiting for him at the gate. "Hey, Timo, are you ready to play?" asked Ben. "I'm always ready," said Timo, racing down the street with his best friend. They both wanted to get to the park first. When they got there, Timo's other friends were waiting for them. Pamela was sitting on the swing crying, while Norma and Sia were standing next to her. They looked worried. Timo moved closer to find out what was going on. "What happened to Pamela?" asked Timo. "She was on the swing and Sia accidentally pushed it too hard. Pamela fell off the swing and now her knee is bleeding," explained Norma. "Oh no, what are we going to do?" asked Ben. "It's okay, I know what to do," said Norma, reaching for her backpack and taking out a small bag. "What is that?" Timo asked. "It's a first aid kit. I will clean Pamela's knees and then put on this plaster so that it feels better," said Norma. The friends were surprised that Norma knew exactly what to do. Once the plaster was on, Pamela said she felt much better and she wanted to play again. All the friends felt happy and relieved, and they thanked Norma. All the friends raced over to the jungle gym except Timo. He was wondering how Norma had known what to do. He wanted to know where you could learn these kinds of things because superheroes are supposed to know how to help people. Timo walked over to where Norma was climbing and asked, Norma, how did you know what to do? Norma smiled and said, I read it in a storybook. You learned that all from reading a storybook? Asked Timo. He wasn't sure he could believe what Norma had said. Yes, Timo, I want to be a doctor when I grew up so that I can help people. When I read storybooks, I learn about how doctors help people. Said Norma. Storybooks can teach you lots of things. Just get them from the library and start reading. So the next day, when he got home from school, Timo changed out of his school uniform and ate the delicious sandwich that his grandmother had made for him. Then he did his homework. He had just finished. When Granny called him. Timo, your friends are here. They are waiting for you to go to the park with them. Please tell them I will join them later, Granny answered Timo. Granny could not believe her ears. Timo was always in a hurry to go to the park. Why aren't you going right now? She asked. I'd like you to read me a story before I go. Please, said Timo. Granny smiled happily. That's new. Why do you want me to read you a story today? She asked. Because Norma said stories can teach me how to be a superhero and help my friends. Timo said as he jumped up and down excitedly. That's my boy, said Granny as she picked up a storybook. So Granny and Timo sat down together and read that storybook and another and another. And every afternoon after that, before Timo went to play in the park, he asked Granny to read him a book. That is a story in English. Now, can I now ask a question? Because I'm now finished reading the story in English.
Yes.
You are ready. I still have other languages. I can still read in Afrikaans. It's there. All right. Okay. Now I think my